Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners. Again, as I mentioned in the other videos, please bear with me. I had one of my dogs just pass away today, so I'll do my best just to address this sell-off with everyone. And I hope I don't make any mistakes. It's all just as a side note, it's always, if you're going through emotional trauma or everything, it's best to stand aside and not trade or not trade in an emotional state, because you can make mistakes, or at least don't make irrational decisions. You can move your stops, you can, but don't go in and initiate a lot of very strong positions or do anything rash because you're emotional from something else going on in your life. It rarely ends well in trading. So we had a couple different things projected. We had this highs from the 27th back to this most recent low, and you see that gave us this cluster right around this 145.29, which we spiked below. We also had the major level coming down from the highs on the 17th back to these major lows before these new lows were formed, which was on the 27th, which gave us a price down to 137. You see we spiked just below that. Now we've recovered. Again, not much to do just yet. Getting a small divergence pattern here. Would be a very, very aggressive buy. We're going to watch to see what happens after it hits the 8. Right now, resistance coming in about 158 to about 161. This is prior, again, support becoming resistance. And you look over here, it was support here. There's support just slightly higher. So anybody who bought in here might be looking to unload and then at least push it back down to do a retrace and see if we do get some kind of buying pattern. If it does move sideways, watch what happens, as I said in the other videos, as the 8 catches up, to see if it can push price lower. Now we're just going to swing this one down from this most recent high to see what levels that gives us. But let's check in on the daily, because the rotation zone is against us on the 4 hour. Let's see what it looks like on the daily. So on the daily, we also have the rotation zone against us and major resistance now coming in at 160. You can see this prior breakdown zone. We've pulled away from the rotation zone, but that's going to come out. If we get above 160, let's say we have a strong rally, then next major level of resistance is going to come in at 170. We have the flat 200-day moving average and a prior GAN level, and this 8 is going to keep moving down towards it. Now, if we do break through these most recent lows, about 125.77 and then 116.55, which we'll look to fine tune over time with new GAN projections on the swings down. Just to keep this in perspective, now it tested into this area that buying pressure stepped up on the 6th, and then before that there was some pressure coming in. There was buying coming in back at the end of November at that same key level. So really pay attention to these levels over here. This 135 to about 125 is going to be very key if it does turn back down. Switching over to Litecoin, also 4-hour rotation zone is against a Litecoin. Litecoin broke out of this very sloppy horizontal channel. We then had a projection from the major high back on the 25th to this low first off on the 6th, which gave us this major level, the minor level 186, the major level 181, and then we did another one as it continued down and paused here. We did this. It gave us a strong cluster at this 181 level. You see it spiked below all the way down to the next level, 175, coming back up, just closing above this 181 level. So this is a very powerful level. Getting some divergences here now. No super strong bottoming pattern. This would be a super aggressive entry. We're going to wait to see what happens when the 8 catches up, or if it does rally up. We have major resistance coming in right now at 190 to 191. We have the flat 200, the declining 8, and a prior breakdown zone. And also, if you look over here, lines up really nice with here. So anybody who bought in here or here might look to unload some of it if it does get back up to that level. A lot of people will say, oh, if I can just get out of break even, then I'll do that, and then I'll look to buy it lower if they think it's still going to sell off on a stronger rally. Next major level up would be 197.98, where we have the declining 21, and that's a prior support level and a key GAN level. Let's check in on the daily chart. Daily chart, again, next major area down is this 161. We can stretch these levels down here from the 4 hour and see what's happening. Also, let's just do it back from let's do one from here and one from this most recent sell and see what we get here. So we get this cluster right around 161 to 163 is going to be key, and then we'd be watching for this lower level around 153. Again, those will be fine-tuned if they head lower, but that gives everyone an idea of where you can watch for any reversal patterns for Litecoin. That's all we have for you on this quick update, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.